Uh, am I back in? I think I might
Yep,
be.
okay, we hear you.
It didn't even. I didn't even have to rejoin. It was just boom, back in.
Is so here, hold on.
The stream is unlisted. Hold up, I gotta make it public. There we go.
Yeah, it's ready. I think the stream is ready. It has been processed.
Yeah,
Or
hold
at
up.
least the second part. God, nearly 3 hours. Hopefully one more hour and then we could finish it all out.
Are people seeing this live stream?
Is there part 3 that's coming up right now?
We're currently streaming.
Oh, no, I haven't gotten the notification yet.
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh, I see three
nope,
people
still.
here are here.
So it's popping up. I
Yeah, it's
haven't seen it
working.
yet. I'm waiting.
Hold on a
Still
minute
waiting.
now. Four people.
I'm still waiting for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't seen the notification yet.
You shouldn't have to wait for a notification. You might just be able to
I
click
suppose
it.
that is true. There it is. And now I see it. There we go. Alright, we're picking up right where we left off.
Attempting to, at the very least. Have to wait for people to join back in, I guess.
Hmm.
Only 8 people. Okay, so there are people joining. Goodness. We back.
Alright.
We back, we live, we here, wondering what the heck is going on.
Why in the world we are experiencing such pain?
It's always pain.
Why are we still here?
Just to suffer.
Suffer.
I can feel my neck.
Okay, the other stream is now public, and
Yes, it is.
this one is also going to be posted in the Discord, because we should probably quad post this stream over and over again. Oh, you posted it already?
Yep, I got it in.
Sweet, thank you. 14 of you
All
here,
right.
less people, but it doesn't really matter. Let's get this thing done.
Yeah, let's pick up where we left off.
We'll wait for the joiners to join back in.
Hmm. I still want to hear showcase ideas. Keep going, people. I know there are 10 of you here right now, so
Not that many,
go ahead.
not too many people. This is a little bit more of a private stream now, isn't it? Ha.
Well, let's just wait and see.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Alright. 50s roads, 50s sports cars. Could do 50s cars in general, but I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, I have got no idea what's going on with BeamNG today, but it is not particularly fond of us attempting to finish this. We probably would have been done this class and on to the next one by now. But,
Well, oh yeah, sorry. This is teenager and then enthusiast.
yeah, the part of the class, I mean.
If the entire thing all went fine, I'm willing to say we'd be done by now.
You think
Yeah.
done? I don't know about that. But pretty darn close.
Well, I mean, also with the 30-minute blackout, I think, yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think we could have been done by now.
Yeah, we would have been. But, you know, sometimes.
Could do 60s to 80s Le Mans. That's not a bad idea.
Oh my goodness. This
Or
car
the
is
red
like on rails. This is going to be a fast one.
Here we go.
Let's hope for no more engine overheating issues. That was interesting.
That was interesting. That would be the word.
First time we've
I'm
seen
trying
that.
to think of more showcase ideas, but I just can't really think of any right now. I don't know why.
Keep going, people. Keep her going. Let's just crank them out. Let's see them.
Ooh.
Indeed.
But, I mean, again, like I said before, we have an entire channel dedicated to that sort of thing, so
Mhm.
if you want to put your ideas there, please do so. We'll look into them.
Yeah, I mean, we have user challenges too if you want to host your own stuff.
We
And
also
then,
have user challenges if you want to make those.
same
If you want to
discussion as
make
last
those
time.
ideas, yeah, pretty much. But might as well reiterate, if you think you can execute those ideas, please go ahead and do so in user challenges.
Execute might be the wrong word for our Discord, considering the gulag.
It's a word that's been used a bit more than once.
Yeah, mod abuse,
For
execute,
different purposes.
same deal.
50s future family cars
Executed, I mean, what?
have revving engines to simulate nuclear reactors. That's a little touchy, I think. Well, oh, I don't know. That's gonna be touchy. That's gonna be hard to figure out the regulations on.
Someone just said hi, Daddy.
Shush!
Goodness.
Shush! We don't do that here.
That is the fastest car by a lot, 208. Yikes.
852!
That's a fast lap.
If anything could be called a sleeper, it's this one. Came out of nowhere.
That was the first real sleeper there.
208.852.
Goodness.
That's a
Excellent
sleeper
title.
if I've ever seen one.
Yeah,
Something
that
that out of nowhere it actually has a really good time.
that one was having a hard time around that final corner there. I had to give it the juice to make it through. But either way.
Concept cars, we already kind of did concept cars. Sorry to say.
That was literally like, wait, wasn't
The rarest cars
one
showcase,
or,
yeah.
was that 1 or 2 showcases ago? Like was it the last one, or was there like one between that still?
I think it was the rarest cars showcase was the last one that we did. Besides this,
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's a bit too soon then.
yeah, far too soon.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good without that. I'm wondering,
Hypercars.
ooh, in terms of balancing with this, were turbos too cheap on the budget? Because a lot of
Well-
cars are turboed, like quite a lot.
Well, I mean, when you think tuner, one of the first things that you do to tune it would be to throw in a turbo. That's why. I mean, you made a joke off of that with the eBay turbo, but that's the thing. You throw
Yeah,
in
no,
turbos.
it is the eBay turbo kit
mean,
lifestyle
you
out here.
You can't tune a car without the turbo, but you're
You-
way
oh, you can.
You're way more limited when you do that.
There's a lot less that you can do.
Yeah.
But turbos are absolutely the cheapest way that you can get power.
Mhm.
Like without a turbo, all you can do is displacement, cam profile, compression, and AFR, and I think the what's it called again? Not firing order, no, it's something else. I don't know.
Timing?
Yeah, that.
And the timing.
And the exhaust, and that's
That's
about
about it. But a turbo is just a cheap and efficient way to
Or
do
if
it.
you've got, or if you're that person and you've got VTEC, then that's it.
That too.
I need that VTEC, okay?
Do they have diesels in automation? They do not.
No diesels.
And I highly doubt that we're going to see that anytime soon.
Mhm. Yeah, I wouldn't anticipate seeing diesel.
Yeah, that's I do not see that in the near future.
It's on my lofty wish list, let's say. very
I
lofty.
feel like by the time we get that, New Zealand is going to be like swallowed by the ocean.
Okay, time 2:30, 2:84.
284. 0.284. There we go.
This has got to be my favorite name of the showcase. Just
It's
an
just
old
an
truck.
old truck.
Just an old truck. And you know what? It is just an old truck. A little bit low. No fixtures at all, really. It's just
Really?
an old truck.
Let's see if it's fast.
It's loud.
Does it really have nothing on it?
No, it has things, but
Pretty
they're
much.
very subtle things.
Very subtle things.
Oh boy, that start is not. That says something.
It says that it's going to have a really, really tough time right here in the dirt.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Rotary engines, I don't think are going to come anytime soon. And here's the reason
Look at
why.
it this way. Look at it this way. If something is interesting, it's not going to be a thing.
What? That's.
That's the not so nice version of saying it.
I was gonna. Here's what I was gonna say is, it looks like they'd have to do an entire rework of how engines are implemented to get rotaries in. Because they have a specific formula of doing certain things, like they have how they do the forced induction. They're having to rework that entire system to get more turbos in and to get superchargers back in and twin charging. So it'd have to take another rework of how the engines function to implement rotaries, which is just extremely labor intensive, and it's going to take a long time.
Just impractical, I
Plain
think,
and
for the
simple.
development of the game.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was a natural progression to make more V-shaped engines, like when they put out a V16. That was probably not as labor intensive as it would be to make a whole new engine type.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I mean,
And I don't think, and the reason we'll see V4s and I2s eventually. It might take a little bit,
I1.
but we're gonna see them.
Something tells me that would take less effort than like creating entirely new engines, simply because it's a thing that already exists, but with less cylinders.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's not too hard to implement that into the formula.
Yeah, automation is essentially just a big spreadsheet, so...
It really is.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
It's a spreadsheet with UI, and that makes it...
Really just an Excel like spreadsheet game, just with fancy graphics.
Yeah.
Oh boy. At least the back end. I mean, when you get to the 3D modeling and stuff, that's where it gets interesting, but...
That's
Hot take,
basically why.
rotaries shouldn't be added. I mean, I think the reason why somebody would... I think I know the reason why. is simply because
237.
It's far too much effort at this current time with the team that they have. 237.860.
Oh boy, we're getting through these if it's the last thing I do. Come on now.
Well, we're making good progress so
now
far.
we are, yeah. Now we are. 2 cars
I
made
think,
it through.
honestly, I don't think it's going to be that hard to put in electric. I don't think it'd be that hard because there's no engine. Well, I say that.
Oh, jeez.
There are motors.
I feel like there's people like out there somewhere who want to gouge at your eyes right now.
Say that again?
I feel like there's people out there somewhere right now who are very upset with you for saying that.
Tesla owners.
Well, it's electric, so it's simple, but you know.
Well, well, the thing is that with the electric vehicles, they do have motors. So, that's a tough call.
Yeah, but keep in mind, like it's automation, so
Yeah.
they can't just like add that and then have it be just that thing. It's gonna have like the same amount of like styles all over the place, you know.
Well, it wouldn't have the fuel slider, so I guess that's the
No, it
problem.
wouldn't have that, but still.
And
like,
it wouldn't have a turbo.
for,
It
for
wouldn't have the
example,
whole turbo section, so I guess that is a problem.
Yeah,
I'm
no, they'd have
saying,
to rewrite a lot of the game to put in electric.
what I'm saying is, compared to like motors out of a hybrid Prius, for example, to those found in a Tesla, they're gonna differ quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah,
goodness.
so it might actually be a bit more complicated than I
Yeah,
think
like,
it
they
is.
have to.
I'm not one
They
for
have
game
to
design,
find
so I really can't bash on anybody for I again, good grief. Let me get my words together. I can't bash on game developers that hard for certain things because I don't know how to do game development.
Pretty much.
There we
We
go.
have to find a way. They have to find like a actual way for us to like want to customize the power it makes.
Exactly, yeah. So it's just there's a lot of effort that goes into some of these things. More so than we actually know.
Pretty much.
It would be easier. Like, I feel like it would be easier than the actual engines simply because, like you said, there's no turbo and no fuel. But still, I think there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a similar deal to having VRW or like rotor engines, because they'd have to make another spreadsheet to
Yeah.
like calculate all the stats and whatnot.
Yeah, they'd have to make a totally another formula.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, that's what I'm
224.
0.203.
I'm banging them out now.
Yeah, it seems so.
ZE.
The game hasn't crashed yet. I'm saying it right now. I'm jinxing it.
Don't jinx it.
I'm gonna knock on wood. There we go. I think we're good.
Another one
I
of
don't really have
these.
any. I actually have no wood in my room. That's pretty cool.
Oh, and it's an auto. Oh boy.
Being able
Wait, hold
to
on my line.
being able to
There's
quad turbo V16 will be cool, but I doubt that will be implemented anytime soon. I think that's actually coming pretty soon. They're doing an entire forced induction rework, which is after this 4.1. So I think that's going to be coming. And after that, they're going to be superchargers. What is it with you asking about pro chargers? I don't think that's a thing.
Pro charger? Well, superchargers
Yeah, I
are
don't
pro
think that's a
chargers, aren't
thing.
they? Pro chargers are superchargers.
Yeah, it's a supercharger. It's just a variation.
Different
So
variant.
again, like we said, superchargers are coming.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, can't wait for that. I feel like that alone is gonna make the game a lot better.
That's gonna change the game,
They're
just like
enclosed.
this.
Yeah, ProCharger is a company. That's twin charging. I know this is on a delay, but we are getting twin charging as well. I know that. I think I remember hearing that.
Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be really cool. Turbo it, supercharge it, twin turbo it.
Quad charge it.
Quad turbo with a supercharger. I don't think that's gonna be possible, but a man can dream. Okay, a man can dream.
Here's the idea. Three turbos on a inline three. Here we go. It's not gonna go well.
It's gonna shoot through the hood of the car.
3 turbos on a Twingo.
That's the point. That's the entire point right there.
When are they going to put in Winkles? We just had a whole discussion about that. That's going to take a long as can be time.
I think we would be shocked if they did that.
I
wonder if with the forced induction update they'll also allow us to do dual exhaust on inline engines.
You know, that's a possibility.
That's one thing that's been bothering me for so long. Like, I hate how I can't do that now.
I'd really like to get single turbos on V-shaped engines.
I think
That too.
that's gonna be a possibility.
Yeah,
So I think they said they're gonna do that. So if they're gonna do that, I think there
and
might be a
boxers as
dual
well.
exhaust for inline engines.
Single turbo
I feel
boxer.
like they're gonna add like I feel like they're gonna add like a ton of different options to every engine in the game.
Hmm.
Okay, another one. 246 even.
You sound tired.
You know, I am very tired, but these cars are actually getting done quite fast. And
Yeah, we're almost done with Teen Sleeper,
yeah, my goodness.
and
This is already.
it's been 20 minutes.
Ooh, forgot to look at this one, but it is a nice Ute. We will get a chance to look at it. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Yeah, Australia.
Looking forward to sequential turbos. That's an interesting thing. Sequential turbos. I don't. Did they say those were coming?
No idea.
I'm not entirely sure on that.
Yeah, because they don't really keep an open log on that. You kind of have to like go and watch their videos to really find out anything.
All the updates are like half an hour long as well, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it takes time to get through those.
Yep. So often enough, I just can't be bothered. Effort, it's not worth it.
Yeah, usually if Kill Rob says there's no sandbox content, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna duck out of this one.
It's usually when I think, okay, I've seen all I have to see here.
Yeah. Which a lot of people have discussed this, and we've discussed this before. Them focusing on the tycoon aspect of their game,
Mm-hmm.
which that is a choice specific that they're doing with their game, and there's not really a lot we can do to change that at this point. That's the direction that they want to go down. As much as we like the sandbox.
Sandbox is perhaps the best thing about the entire game.
Yeah, which again, that's true. Along with the BeamngDrive exporter, that's why we can do these
I feel
things.
like that's like the reason why 80% of the people even bought these two games.
That are playing it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now the beamngdrive exporter changes everything.
Yeah.
It really opens this
Changes
game
a
up.
lot.
Yeah. Because otherwise we wouldn't be able to drive the cars at all. So you'd be designing them just for the automation test track in the automation game itself.
And honestly, I think the only way that they would focus more on the sandbox is if people stop playing the game or people stop buying the game. I think that's.
Well, they do have sandbox changes, like
Oh
things
no,
that affect both.
I know. But it's just. Oh boy.
Yeah, last
First
one.
scratched in a while.
I'm willing to say that if they stopped focusing on the campaign, we'd already have the forced induction by now.
That's also, yeah, I think that's a fair point.
Like if
possible.
it's as close as you like said it was, then I'm guessing we would by now.
I think the thing is that like they choose to put the focus on the campaign, and then everything that's done is done towards the campaign as well.
And one more thing I just have to mention because it kind of annoys me. They'd get more things done if they'd stop reworking the UI in every update. Just get it right, move on.
Oh my goodness.
That's one thing that really because they're doing the same thing every update.
That's a good point. But
Like it's good the way it is. It doesn't need its like 7 rework right now.
I wonder when they'll gear up for a full release, though. I'm kind of interested.
that's gonna be a ways away,
Oh yeah.
as with a lot of games these
If
days.
you want my very honest and perhaps way too like
Frank opinion.
I'm not sure what to call it, but if you want my really terrible input, I'm guessing 2024.
Pulled out of
It's a
nowhere.
good ways away.
With the pace they're working on, that seems realistic.
Well, the thing is that the way it is for all smaller development studios is that they will go to early access. That's the only way
Yep.
they can do things these days.
Mhm.
And the sad thing is that AAA is starting to go into that direction. But thankfully, people are calling them out on it. It's like, why in the world are you doing this?
Mhm.
You don't do this. You're AAA. You have all
Call
the
of Duty
cash.
early access.
Yeah, exactly. Why in the world? Why in the world would you do that? But for small game development studios, they need input. They seriously need it.
Yep. But if they don't listen to said input, then
Their game's gonna fall it's gonna fall flat on their face.
Mhm.
That's what's gonna happen. That's what's always happened. And it's just gonna keep going on until somebody gets sense knocked into them.
We're kind of getting to the level where the line between indie and like big teams is blurred a little bit.
I just want to say, we're living in a world where indie games have less bugs and like screw ups than most AAA games.
Right. Like Autoflux said, indie games are starting to really get to the point where the line is just blurring.
Mhm. Okay, 249 on that car.
Hmm.
And we gotta do the last one
0.341.
That's
of this section.
And then there's like, what, 20 more afterwards?
20 more
Yes,
afterwards.
there's 20 more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Something tells me I'm not going to be in bed by 4 a.m.
Yeah.
From feisty flagpole, people are starting to really call out AAA companies now for going to early access. They're really starting to call them out.
Mhm.
One thing they're also being called out for is releasing early access pieces of garbage under the guise of being a finished product.
Hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Just every game nowadays is just so messy. It almost feels as if it like entirely skipped testing.
Which, to be fair to automation, it's not that sort of mess.
No.
It can stand on its own 2 feet. Does it stumble every now and again? Of course.
Mhm.
Of course. But it could still stand on its own 2 feet. If something can't stand on its own 2 feet, then there's a problem. And should not be released as a game on early access unless it's free. People playtest it.
Ooh, you get free play testing. Don't have to pay somebody for it.
Exactly.
People pay you for it, actually.
Hmm.
So that's what being a YouTuber feels like.
Oh, goodness. You know, one thing I was thinking about, slight change of topic, but automation devs could definitely ask some creators to make videos for them about the updates. I think that'd be pretty cool. You see that a lot in other early access games and other like games that have constant development, like MOBAs. Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's on them.
Yeah, if they're interested.
That's a good point that I'm seeing being brought up. It's the publisher wanting to rush out the product before it's even finished.
No, publishers will do whatever it takes to make money. Like, doesn't.
Publishers don't really like hesitate to kill a studio if they don't take all the money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I'm getting more and more concerned about Kerbal Space Program 2, is because the original studio behind it was killed by Take-Two. Take-Two has a habit of doing, well, I say a habit, they have a reputation for doing that.
Same with EA.
I wouldn't say Take-Two has a habit, but EA certainly does.
EA certainly does,
They
absolutely.
killed studios left and right until there was like only 2 left.
Mm-hmm. But Take-Two has definitely done that as well. I mean, they killed Star Theory. They killed it.
Goodness, that is it for that class of cars there, with 20 more cars left.
0.895.
I like how we're just talking about like other
Unrelated
things.
things.
Well, it's we're getting time, so it's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep going until we can't go anymore. I'd really love to finish this tonight. So if it goes to 11, I'm sorry, not cross. You don't have to stick around for the whole thing if you don't want to, obviously. But
I know, but I decide to.
yeah, whenever you want to go, feel free. But
I'll suffer with you guys.
we'll just keep going.
I wouldn't go as far
Also,
as. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll suffer
Oh, yeah.
with you guys until it's over.
Mm.
This car is a sweet one. I can see why it was voted top of this class. By the way, this thing is like,
Ooh,
love it.
Well, it's.
that's a nice one.
Yeah, this one
I
is
think
really
it had a
well
really
done.
good magazine too.
I'm interested.
That's a very nice one.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I see that torque curve and I get scared, but other than that,
If it has good gearing, then it should be fine.
oh yeah, this is fast. We are in a whole new level now. These times should
Yeah,
come a
here we
little bit
go.
quicker.
Here we go.
If I can control it around the dust, then
Wait, am I seeing this right? Did they build like a Volvo / Skyline looking thing on a gigantic American like wagon body?
I think so.
That's actually genius.
It looks good, to be fair.
It does look good. That's what I said earlier. It looks amazing.
yeah.
I just
no,
want to
this is,
make one more note about Kerbal Space Program 2. If the game is good, I'm still gonna get it. I know what they did to Star Theory, but thankfully all of those devs like Nate Simpson still ported themselves over. So the original team is still working on it. It's just under a different name. So I still have some faith in it, but I definitely a lot more skepticism going into it.
Keep like every time I find myself saying I'm not gonna get something, I'm eventually gonna get that thing.
If it looks good, if it does well, there's no avoiding it.
Oh my goodness, 240 k's an hour.
To be
We're
fair,
finally into the
games
fast
this year
cars.
have been
Oh
really
boy. Say again?
sad. I said, to be fair, games this year have been really sad.
I think there might be an alternate
Star
reason
Wars
for that
Battlefront
as well.
is actually doing really well.
Is-
Or sorry,
is
no,
there-
sorry,
that
not
one-
Battlefront.
that one-
Star Wars Squadrons.
I was about to say, like, Battlefront came out last year, didn't it? Or even before that. I don't know.
I meant Squadrons, sorry. But
Yeah.
Star Wars Squadrons can actually seriously stand on its own 2 feet.
I've heard it's doing pretty
It's
well.
doing pretty well, and it looks like they're going to be adding in stuff.
I think so far the only game of this year I've played is Doom Eternal.
Which Doom Eternal is still a really good game.
Good.
Go.
If I could spare the money, I'd be buying the DLC right now.
Whew.
It looks like a fast time.
Yeah, it wasn't actually that quick.
Oh, and look at all of the
213.
confetti.
That was a lot of
It
confetti.
looks like a fast car.
That was a very, very fast car. A little bit scary.
To 13.018, I believe it was. Yep. All right, got that good.
That one just blew up when it hit the wall, though. That was it.
No, I mean, I'm very displeased with what happened to Mick Gordon, but the music still seems like it's okay. So,
Yeah, when I heard when I heard what happened, that kind of, I don't know, it made me a
it
little. It made me
definitely leaves a little bit of a sour taste in your mouth.
This Lada, oh goodness.
It's got a shimmy to it.
It's got a bit of a wobble on the brakes.
I saw what looks like a death bubble. I don't like that.
It's got a shimmy.
It's got a wobble.
Yeah, and what happened to Mick Gordon was not. Was
Oh,
very
it
sad to
wobbles
hear.
so much.
Oh, shimmy.
Oh jeez, it's got drum brakes on the back. How did they not budget in discs?
It's got a shimmy to it.
It's period
It
correct.
seems to be going all right though.
It's fast. It's a little bit too fast. It's scary.
think that's the only game that came out this year that I've played. That's actually kind of sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because nothing good's come out.
It's fair.
I mean, I'm sure there's good things, but nothing I'm interested
Yeah.
in. That's what I'm saying.
Let's see how fast it goes on this trade. I'm looking.
You know, I didn't want to call it yet, but I think that
200, yeah, I saw 220 something.
that restart was extremely important, and we should have done it like a long time ago.
I want to play Doom now.
Animal
I
Crossing
really want
Horizons.
to play Doom now, but it's 4 in the morning. God damn it.
Animal Crossing New Horizons. I don't have a Switch.
No, neither do I. My
Either.
fiance does though. She really likes that game.
All my money goes into my car or games. So I really don't.
Although
I really can't
it
buy
looks
it.
like some really good stuff is going to be coming out next year. I mean, we got the Hot Pursuit. Is the Hot Pursuit remastered already out?
It should be, yeah.
I think it might be.
Hold on, I'm checking right now. I'm checking. Wait, that's
Ooh,
what's-
fastest time so far, 2:08 Lada. Actually, not the fastest time overall. We still have twin turbos car is still the fastest, I believe.
No,
but-
it's not twin turbos. You'd be wrong. It's the Pala.
Oh,
It's
okay.
It's like in Polo. 208.918.
Yeah.
Still a very quick time. There we go.
Nice. Not bad. Oh, this one actually looks like it's got some work put into it. Not too bad. It looks like kind of like a Lancer-ish car.
Yeah.
Lancer body, but then non-Lancer styling. Always a bit of a weird combo.
There was also the Demon Souls remake. I hear that's pretty good too.
Yeah, the Hot Pursuit remaster has been released.
It has.
Yeah.
I'm guessing pretty good reviews so far.
It's on Origin, so I can't see it.
True.
Oh.
Because,
Oh.
you know, good old EA doesn't allow user reviews. Why
Mm.
would they?
Yeah. Typical EA stuff right there.
No. Gotta love EA and they're covering up of things. Always great.
But the Demon Souls remake actually looks very, very good. I'm hearing good things about it.
Apparently it released at the start of this month.
I think it's because it's a PS5 launch title.
Possible, yeah. I don't know anymore.
I think it's big. I think that's the reason why. So was the Demon Souls remake.
I used to really want a Hot Pursuit remake, but lately I'm just, I don't know.
Burnt out.
Remakes no longer really interest me. Give me something new.
Something fresh. Well, be
Yeah,
fair,
exactly.
Demons. Oh no, I shouldn't say that.
Oh, is it? Wait.
Oh, it's Hot
on
Pursuit on Steam?
I mean, I
The
know the original
remaster?
is, but like.
Yeah, is the remastered on Steam? That'd be an easy way to look up reviews.
Or just go Metacritic.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is. It is on Steam. Reviews mostly positive.
Well, that's a good sign. Oh, it's only $30? That's not bad. 78% of reviews? Okay, so it's not best thing since sliced bread, but it's not awful.
Yeah, I wonder what the biggest complaint about it is.
Apparently, the biggest complaint I'm seeing in like the first 2 posts is the fact that the game is locked to 60 FPS.
Hmm.
And it's
And
probably
they're saying
It's a
it's
game
called a
it's a
remaster.
I just look. 60 FPS is fine to me, but I will say it's 2020. FPS counter should at least go up to 144 at this point.
yeah,
Hmm.
that would be nice.
For a PC game, that should be a requirement, I think. But,
Should be standard.
Eh.
should be standard at this point, yeah.
Sliced bread was the best thing since Betty White. That is no. Betty White was
Funny
born
enough,
before sliced bread.
Oh jeez.
Funny enough, it's always the big companies with the most money whose games always like lack in settings.
230 on that one.
215.
This
Man,
one,
we're chugging through these things.
I'm trying. This one by Battle Fox, the Audi
Oh, here we go.
4000S.
His Audi recreation. Although I will say, it seems like a surprise breakout hit this year was Among Us, which was made back in 2018 or something like that.
I hate that. I hate that so much. I don't
Why?
hate
Why do you hate Among Us?
I don't hate Among Us like itself. I just hate the idea of people like instantly hyping around one game that came out like ages ago.
Be fair, it's a fun game though.
I haven't played it, so I can't really say.
I have no friends, so I cannot play.
I've seen. Well, I'm the main person I watch for all of that is Moist Critical. Phasmophobia is a breakout hit. That's a small game, but it looks like a fun one. I've
Battle
seen
Fox.
plenty of people play that.
I gotta say, your car rips.
The part I hate about it is just the fact that most people only play it like I mean like most YouTubers because they know it's gonna draw in all the views.
That is true, but there
That's
has to be, with a lot of things, there has to be something substantial for people to keep playing it. Like, something has to be fun, otherwise it'd grow stale and everybody would just throw it under the rug and forget about it.
That will eventually happen.
Simple game. It's a pretty simple game. It's got a simple art style, yet also funny.
It can generate genuinely terrifying
reason.
moments.
It gives you a reason to scream at your friends sometimes. It basically ticks all YouTube boxes. Simple, funny, screaming.
Friends is a big one.
Friends
because
is a
then
big one, yeah.
Collaboration is the biggest one. Because then, like, I don't know if you guys have checked trending, but it's like big YouTubers in one video, and then they all post about it, and then it just trends everywhere.
Well, that's the way it happens, is that you get together to make something happen.
Yeah, basically, like they combine their audiences, and then those videos get millions of views. But it's an interesting dynamic.
Well, I mean, to go down a deeper rabbit hole, that's the whole thing about the Vanoss crew, which I've been watching Vanoss since. God, I could remember Jose Rico Takanacho, Quesadilla Mandela Jones. I mean, that's how far back I go.
I also remember that.
That's how far back my memory goes.
I feel so old with stuff.
I feel old. I was young back then.
That's a 216 on Battle Fox's ride.
That's not too bad. 216.
Oh wow, it's this one.
It's 5. It's 5 a.m. and I see you're streaming. No sleep today.
Okay, I'm gonna restart this one, and then I'm gonna quickly hit up the washroom. But I'm gonna make you guys stare at this face for the next like minute or two.
Oh no.
Apologies in advance. Just look at that.
Oh no, not this one. I hate it with a burning passion. I hate it with a burning passion. I don't know how it got in. I don't know how it got in. I hate this thing with a burning passion.
I want the names of whoever voted for this one.
There's a ginger in this chat. I think they're the one that made it. How in the world could you make this?
Jesus.
I hate this with a burning passion. This is heinous.
It's got a worse design than the Buco.
It's heinous.
It's
hedonistic.
I don't like this. This bothers me. I just got here, please explain. There is no explanation.
There's no explanation required. It's ugly.
No words can explain this. It does have the massive air suck though, I will say that. I can feel myself dying inside looking at this thing.
Yeah.
I bet Otto's just sitting there like inside, just witnessing his suffering right now.
Goodness, I'm back. But I got a cookie.
See, there he is.
Oh.
He's moved his thing off our screen.
Please, God!
No more.
No
No more.
No more. I was gonna ask if there were. Hold on a minute here. I was gonna ask if there were any breakdowns as you stare into the face of death here, but you know, I gotta be honest.
Awful.
I'm
I
so
hate it with a
thankful
burning passion.
that we have not had any technical issues yet. I'm very thankful.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
This thing is gonna be the one to
There we
cause
go,
technical
knock on
issues.
wood.
I'm gonna catch fire. It deserves it.
Oh, it's an automatic.
Yes.
Oh, I hate this thing with a burning passion.
Its brakes are absolutely horrible, but it is a
Oh,
very
I hate this thing. I hate it. I hate you. I hate you. I hate
I just want this thing to be.
it's a
I want
Lotus
this thing
underneath,
to be
okay?
I hate you. I hate you. I'm gonna keep saying it. I hate you.
Why?
I hate you. I hate you.
I want
hate
this
it.
thing to be enough.
I hate you. I hate it. I just hate it with a burning passion.
It's going around the track, okay? It's moving.
Look, I'm not gonna question people's creations, but I am willing to say that this thing should not be in here.
This. Oh,
It
I
was
hate
voted by the people, okay? It is the people's car.
I
it,
don't
it made
give
it for a reason.
Sometimes the people make grave mistakes.
Sometimes the people don't know what they want. It sounds like a super villain.
I hate you. I hate it.
This is ASMR with Overlord.
I hate you. I hate it. I hate it.
The people are wrong. The
People voted this in because of a meme. This is. I hate it.
Its
I
brakes
hate
are
it
up to
with burning
630 degrees. Oh my goodness.
The fact that this thing is in the same category as that beautiful wagon we started off with bothers me.
I hate this thing with a burning passion.
Oh my goodness.
I wish those brakes would catch fire and burn you down.
Oh my goodness. When somebody was saying that you were flaming it, I didn't think it was very literal.
I hate it with a burning passion.
You know, after that one cookie, I'm feeling good
It's
enough.
just awful.
Oh my
Brake is
goodness.
just a thing that closes the exhaust to engine brake.
You could boil water on those brakes real easy. That would be.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you could on most brakes.
We're gonna make it 2 minutes 24, and that's it for that.
God. I hate it.
The slowest car yet.
It's called the ginger. It's nice. It helps your stomach. Yo.
It's so terrible.
It's the Prius time. It's time for the Prius.
Oh, it's the Prius. Oh, it's the Prius. We
The
are
breath of
saved.
fresh air.
We're saved.
This is the first time where I'm happy to see a Prius.
All right.
Here we go.
Prius.
This one I'm looking
Prius.
forward to.
Buzzy still
This
here?
is
Probably
the first
not.
time I'm
No,
genuinely
they're still
happy
here.
to see
They're
it.
still here.
All right.
This one I'm actually looking forward to. 850 horsepower beast.
It's quiet.
Or something.
Very Prius-y.
Doesn't have any exhaust.
How much
Oh,
horsepower
it's on
does it have?
automatic as well.
Oh
Buzzy
no,
knows
it's
me
got
too well.
1600 horsepower or something like that.
Here comes the vegans.
Oh boy, look at how fast it's going.
It's that electric power.
I'm scared.
Boy, this is
It's
gonna be.
it's shockingly quick.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
Oh my goodness, it's
This-
fast.
This is what we're looking forward to.
Oh wow. It's as with all cars made by this person, it is absolutely ridiculous. And
It's fast.
Wait, who made this?
This is
thing?
Buzzy.
Goodness.
This is
Oh,
the best driver in our Discord at this point.
so I'll say the same thing that I said during Ninja's car. Once again, it's obvious that this car was built by somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yes, no, this person absolutely knows what they're doing.
And it is driven by somebody who does not really know what they're doing.
What are you doing? Get back on the road.
We're getting there. This is the event. This is the event of this class here.
It is silent though. I'm wondering what the heck happened.
He said he made it as quiet as he could.
Oh. Full
I'm
Prius
guessing
sleeper.
it's a tiny exhaust with like half the budget simply dumped into the exhaust as well.
This thing has a ton of power, and it looks like it's actually holding up pretty well. I know there was that one spin, but
Yeah. Yeah.
he
I'll
called
take
this
the
thing a Tesla swap, so this
Tesla
is,
swap, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you can actually achieve that, because inline sixes actually are pretty much like entirely silent, with like a good enough exhaust and no,
And look
like,
at how
crazy
low the rev is. It's only going up to 4,000.
Yeah, just insane is how I'd put this. 260.
I think this is an advanced auto. This is like a 9-speed. I think that's what this is.
Oh, really
Something
low.
like that. High speed, low rev, high gear.
Just insane.
Oh, it's a Boxer 6.
Oh,
Jeez, I didn't expect that.
Ah,
strange.
I didn't
interesting
expect that.
choice. Interesting choice.
Yeah, I mean,
The
Boxer
main
6s are
event
usually
here.
pretty loud, so this is a total shock.
How many mufflers does this thing even have?
At least 2.
All of the mufflers. I'm holding my breath.
A foot to the floor. Let's go real electric power these days. Yep, that is a 155. Goodness.
That's unbelievable.
That is a lot faster than anything we've run so far.
I mean, Buzzy is Finnish. That's what he's on. He's Finnish blood runs through his veins.
He crossed the finish line at some incredible speed.
155.290.
That was a very interesting run there. My
This is
goodness.
ridiculous.
God, and there was only the one spin.
Yeah, no,
That's
a
really
lot
good
easier.
car.
Barely call it a spin.
That is
Ooh.
just superior design at work.
We're into the wagoons again. Some of the nice cars here. Another
That
silent
is-
one. Strange.
That is just a blazing time. If
And
I've
an
ever
auto
seen
as
one.
well. The bug has been spread. People know that I'm better with autos. Ooh, cancel that.
God, that was the main event. That was it. I mean, no two ways about it. That's what we've all been looking forward to.
You know what? The main event is not done until the meltdown has been run, and the chronos down there at the bottom until that thing crosses the finish line and has a time on the board. I'm not
Well, it ain't
calling
over
this.
till the fat lady sings, obviously, but
Till
that
the
was the main
chronos
event.
hits the fence. That's all that I care about. Yeah, this car is dead silent. No clue.
Mm.
Another one. Electric
Well,
drivetrain.
what were we talking about before the two things came out?
The main event.
Well, no, before the the horror, and then the main event came out. What were we talking about before?
Oh, do not remember.
Cars, I think. Not cars, but games, I think. Breakout hits.
Breakout hits?
The game in particular. Did you see the thing on the... Oh, I forget what the game is called. It's by a Chinese development studio, though. It's for the Monkey King? Something like that? People can correct me, can pin it down for me, but it's the... No, not Genshin Impact. It's about the Monkey King or something along those lines. It's a small... Return to Monkey. No, it's about the Monkey King. It's about
What, Sun Wukong?
Journey to the West.
Monkey
It's
King?
about no, it's about Journey to the West. What's the name of that particular game that they showcased? There was a trailer out recently. It's the Monkey King. It's Journey to the West. And it's a Chinese game development studio. This is bothering me too much.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I cannot help.
I'm gonna
can't
find it.
recall. I can't recall any games coming from China, other than beside like mobile games perhaps. But that's
Yeah, lots of mobile games for sure.
seems to be the only game they really make. But,
I'm trying to remember what in the world it is.
Ooh, that's a
I mean,
223.
Henge is right. Henge is right. Google is your friend.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out. What's the time?
Google's your friend.
You should
except-
be able to see it
except
on
when-
there.
Except when it sells your info to China.
It's up over here next to the car portrait. 223,988.
Yeah, I got it.
Google is your best friend unless they're selling your info.
Don't count on it.
You know, you never do. But
Yeah, the mysterious info. Oh no, what happened to my info? Okay, this car's got some noise.
Okay, I found it. It's Black Myth Wukong. There it is.
So I was kind of right.
That's
Black Myth Wukong. That was the one that was
That even
I was thinking of.
that even sounds Chinese.
Alright, Endeavor. Let's try and
Here
get
we
this
go.
lad finished.
The trailer for that game looked really, really good. Really good. And I think the game studio actually apologized for some things that were in the trailer.
Oh my god, Goofy. Black Myth Wukong.
Oh, hush. No, it's a journey. It's themed around Journey to the West. It's about and the dude is the Monkey King. I mean, I kind of looked into it since I saw the trailer, and it does look like there is a very deep mythos behind this game and story. Which Journey to the West is a very, very huge myth in Chinese folklore. So
Is it now?
yes, it is. Anyways,
Oh, goodness.
I don't know a lot about the game. Pete's sake.
I don't think anyone knows.
No, I don't think anybody knows anything about this.
Give me the new Dune film. Isn't it a miniseries? I think it's a limited series on Apple Plus. Not a movie.
Goodness, there's so many different streaming services now.
Well, I mean, the thing is that with the current pandemic that's raging around us, streaming services have to be where you get the money.
Yeah. Well, you sell your movie to different streaming services, otherwise the theaters are
Doing it.
not gonna do
Some
you.
sort of streaming on like Facebook. There you go. Time to stream on Facebook Gaming. Make me.
Okay. 213.
Another quick time.
Good.
Yeah, goodness.
213.556.
Oh wait, I just ran. Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm getting confused because your cursor hides the.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
there we
Valkyr. Van. It is a van. It is possibly a man with a van. It looks like a van, except the exhaust sticks right out the back by the trailer hitch, which is very strange.
Very something new.
Jesus, not gonna
Update.
lie. It's fast though.
Apparently,
It
I'm
looks like it's
downloading
pretty
a
fast.
5 gig. Apparently, I'm downloading a 5 gig update for Battlefield 5. Interesting.
Yo, you still play that game? Good lord. Talking
I
about
do
games that were
play it,
rushed
but
by the publisher, Battlefield 5.
I do play it, but I do still have it installed for some reason.
Oh. Uninstall it. It's taking up space.
I have like several terabytes left.
Oh, okay. If it's not big an issue.
Yeah, it's not a big deal now.
Tell you what though, me and Goofy were actually talking about this. The Mandalorian. I think you'd be living under a rock if you didn't know what that was.
Haven't seen it.
I know what it is, I just haven't watched it
But golly, I'm engrossed. Man, it's the best Star Wars thing I've seen in a long time.
yet. Even beating Star Wars itself.
It's the best Star Wars so far. I mean, it eclipses the sequel trilogy.
Is that just the
Isn't
hype
that,
talking?
like,
No, I
Ooh,
seriously,
isn't-
I've been watching. Season 1 was fantastic. Season 2 is starting to really set up some big stuff. It already had some big stuff.
aren't the new like movies like garbage though?
Say again?
Because that's what aren't the new movies like garbage though?
Seventh one was okay. Eighth one was not good in my opinion, and ninth one was just meh.
I've heard they were all kind
Goodness.
of bad.
Who knew that this stream would divulge into Star Wars, but here we are.
We're chewing the fat, man. We're just talking.
We're just talking about whatever comes up. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it, don't worry. I'm still
I
going.
mean, I could talk about the cars, but it's a van, so yeah, there we go.
No, this is not even a car, it is a van. And it has finished with a 212.
212.
Fast, 4th place. Ooh.
Yeah, not too bad for a
Yeah.
van.
Yeah. I'm
It's a
really
van.
trying to do good here.
So I'm inside.
Oh, we have another van immediately.
Van.
Okay, how many do we have
Where's the
left?
free
1,
candy?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is number 10. And then we have 10 more after this. And then hopefully
We're
we can
making
be done by
progress.
11. That would be my goal here.
It's 5:30. Let's go.
Disney Star Wars rendition.
Ooh, let's give her a once over. Yeah, that's a van. Oh, it's a manual van.
Sport van.
Oh boy. Scary van. Scary.
I mean, not all of what Disney has done is bad. The Rebel series was okay, and then we have The Mandalorian, which is being spearheaded by serious veterans of Star Wars. So Disney has finally realized that they need good people to actually do this thing, and they're starting to really get into the groove of things. Yeah, it's Dave Filoni and John Favreau. That's what happens.
This van reminds me of a vehicle I built like really early on, where I
Really?
stuffed a 3.5 liter V8 into it with a twin turbo, and it was just fast. It just pulled anything that I put on the back.
Pull challenge. Oh, I wish it was easier to hook up trailers.
It's not that difficult though. You just gotta have a car that has like a tow hitch, and then just like press a button. That should be it.
Yeah, well, the issue is to be able to do it with a time trial timer as well.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's making good time.
It's been a thing. Sorry. Go.
Oh, jeez, that was a curb.
Overlord. Go.
Oh, I was just saying that it's got a pretty good time so far.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
This van is wobbly and a little bit spooky in some of these corners. I expect nothing less.
Oh, for those people who are looking into Mandalorian, Baby Yoda finally got a name. I won't say what it is, but he finally got a name.
Oh, what, Baby Yoda?
Yeah, Baby Yoda finally got a name.
Baby
Got a name.
Yoda. But Yoda, got it.
I said Baby Yoda.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, 218. And a lot of vibration. Yeah, 218, 504.
There we go. 18.504. There we go.
Final 10, final 10.
We're in it. We're going.
Gerald. Yeah, you know what?
I can just say safely that it was not Gerald or Spev.
Dang, it was not Speeve either. Come on. Oh wait, actually.
It was. I can say with absolute certainty it was not Gerald or Spev.
We got a gremlin over here. I like the idea of potentially naming it Gerald. That is a perfect name.
Naming it Spev. Alright, let's. Oh, that's a bit of wheel spin.
Yeah, this one looks like a bit of a tractionless beast. Don't give it anything. What is it? Feed it after midnight? Is that Gremlin's curse?
Don't feed it after midnight, yeah.
Oh man, I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but it scared me as a child.
I've never seen the movie.
Oh really?
Oh, you missed the checkpoint.
Yeah, I know. I have to restart.
That's the first restart in a while.
I never watch movies. I don't know why.
I am saying Spev. That is how I'm saying it.
Speeve.
It's
He's saying
Spev.
it because it pisses people off. That's why he's saying it.
Spev.
Here's a fun mini game. Take a shot every single time autoflux has to reset.
Yeah, you'd be dead right now. Actually, you'd be in the hospital.
Ah!
That's the goal, right?
I'm
What?
saying it how I want.
Oh my goodness, Gremlin! Don't do this to me. Now go forwards.
Oh,
There
boy.
you go. Oh no.
You're not gonna change my mind.
That's the thing. There's no tame racing driver. We had one, but he's too busy crying about City Course 2.
Oh, okay, I understand. I was like, hold on a
Don't
minute.
say anything.
Yeah. Oh.
I think he's still here.
Oh. Oh no.
What's the line from Samuel L. Jackson? I'm always frank and earnest with women. I'm frank in Chicago and earnest in Philadelphia. That's...
No, look, you're still here.
Oh goodness. It's that 5 a.m. talking, okay? Don't let it get to your head.
5 a.m. talking is the only talking I do, so no.
Socializing at
Trust
5
me.
a.m. Please help.
Trust me, I mean every single thing I say.
You're getting far too close to that microphone. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know, that's the point.
Deafening.
I already moved away.
Hmm.
I already moved away.
Oh my goodness. You know, I'm very eager to be done with this, but we are on the home stretch here, and this
Yeah, we
gremlin
are
is
on the
causing me
home
some
stretch.
major anxiety issues, but it will be fine. We'll be fine. If you see me brake, it's probably a panic brake.
You would be the kind
This
of
thing
person
is
to
damaged.
just randomly brake on the highway, wouldn't you?
No, actually, you know, in real life, I'm not that bad a driver. It's just at speed where things get a little bit, rough. I'm pretty confident in driving in real life. Anyway, 249, 614.
At least it got round the track.
I don't even get what this means, but somebody just said that they're enjoying my budget shin yacht ASMR. I don't like
Well,
it.
no, he has a habit of getting into that microphone.
Yeah,
Oh god.
that's just one of his
Like
things.
this.
Jeez.
Yes.
Like that.
Is this the correct one? I'm starting to doubt myself now. There we go.
That's the right one.
Ooh, we got some
I
power
don't-
here. This one's gonna be quick.
Hope so.
Ooh, unless I hit that. Okay. Not quick anymore.
Oh boy.
People keep saying yes, please, more like me.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
want to. I don't want to.
Please don't.
I'm not going to.
Just get further and further away from the microphone.
That sounds
Take that mic away. Take that mic away.
Just move away from it. Move away.
yeah, but I still have to like reach my mouse because that's where the button is to talk. But
Sir, step away from
Bring
the
the
mic.
mouse with you. Bring the mouse with you.
and now I've reached the end of my earbud cable.
Well, there we go.
Yeah,
That's as far as he will go.
this is as far as
I like how the license plate jiggles on this one as I drive. Makes no sense.
Making very steady progress.
Ooh, that's a jump. This thing is wicked quick. No turbos either. Naturally aspirated speed here. High RPM. Speed. Power. Friendship. Oh wait, that's not how it goes.
I'm going to kill you with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
One of those is a little bit easier than the other one, let's be real. This thing
I don't like
is
how people keep
wickedly
saying.
quick.
It's the same guy. Just ignore it.
Look, I'm not gonna do it. No, Overlord, you don't get it. Several people are doing it.
Oh, now I see
stay
it.
on the road.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Uh-oh, it's going off the track.
That was my best recovery yet, and that's a 219.
Well, not too bad.
Yeah, 219, 666. That's a bad sign.
Uh-oh.
DOK. Oh, it is the Lancer wagon.
Oh, excuse me.
ASMR time in chat. Oh my goodness.
Hi, guys.
Is there a chat rivalry?
Is this what you want? Is this what you want, you people?
No, that is not what I wanted at all.
Oh, yes.
Oh my goodness. What have you become? What did you
I don't... Look, it's 5 in the morning. Give me a break.
Yeah, we don't do breaks here. We only go, go, and stop.
There's no breaks. Only speed.
There are literally no breaks, guys. Please help. Please. I can't stop driving.
When you're trying to save weight, so you put on like carbon brakes, like the smallest size. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just wait till they overheat.
I just realized that I've been using the super like monotone voice this whole time. I don't know why. It's not me. It doesn't sound like me. I just now noticed it. No.
Maybe this is you. It's the 5 a.m. you.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
It's
I do have to be
deprived
quiet after
you.
all, because there's people sleeping in my house.
Ah, yes. Oh man. The only reason that 11 o'clock feels so late for me is because I always sleep at 10, so as of right now on a normal night I would be asleep.
Yeah, I think that's an issue I have because I used to go to sleep at like 6. So for me, 5 a.m. feels normal.
That sleep pattern's a little bit off, just a little bit.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I'm aware.
No, it'll take time to correct that too.
I tried fixing it for a while and it went okay, but here I
Yeah.
am.
Well, no, I mean the stream
It's
yesterday
wonderful.
made me fall asleep. Doing the stream yesterday made me fall asleep at a reasonable hour for once. So
Yeah, for you, but
yeah, no, for me, yeah, no, there's a time
quite-
difference in between us. So
yeah, quite a big one in that.
hmm.
Boy 101,
Forgive me
you have
for
got
asking,
some issues.
But forgive me for asking, but how long has this thing been going now today?
What,
This
this
entire
particular
stream?
Well, this and the previous half died
Well,
earlier.
combined, it's been like 3 hours and 15 minutes.
It feels way more than that.
Is
Does
it?
it?
No, it's 4 hours. 4 hours 15.
Gee.
No, it is 4 hours 15.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
it's 4 hours. 4 hours 15. 217.
217.679.
That's stuff.
JDM showcase.
It doesn't feel that long to me. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
Me, it
4
feels
hours
the same
feels like a
thing.
lot.
It could simply be because I've been talking this whole time. Which I didn't do earlier, and then the time just kind of flew
I
past.
think it'd be pretty easy to tell the difference between me and Shiny Odds simply because of the accents.
Yeah, that would be.
That's the thing. People call me Irish half the time.
But you live in the Netherlands. You're from the Netherlands.
Yes, I am.
And yet you sound British.
I hear that all the time, and it actually pisses me off.
Yeah, I'm from North Carolina.
It doesn't piss me off, but it's just weird.
I'm from North Carolina.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a challenge to tell us apart. I'm American and he lives in Great Britain. That's
Somebody just said they want both Overlord and Shiny Orb in one stream. That's already been done. Just saying.
well, no, he's saying to tell us apart.
Yeah, but like, weren't you in like a stream with him there?
No, he was in the Rarest Car Showcase.
Yeah.
He helped judge.
He was there for the whole thing. You should definitely go check that out if you
So-
haven't, if you want to hear his voice angry
look
at
at
your
the-
cars.
What I'm saying is,
Oh, he meant Knockcross.
saying
He meant you and not.
oh, wow.
Oh,
There we go again, people confusing me with you for some reason.
I think Shiny Odd is much higher pitched than you are. I think I could tell the difference.
Dude, I make him sound like a 15-year-old.
You're much more baritone than he is. No offense to him. No offense.
different
Shiny
voice
Old
styles are
Ticket
just.
Takers, trust me.
Yeah, different voices are just people's voices, right? Can't really help that.
Look, it's not gonna happen simply because I'm just a. He's a YouTuber. I'm just a random mod on some Discord server.
You could say the same thing about me, and yet.
That's true, I guess.
Yeah, that was an interesting time. My goodness.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, that was a really cool thing of him to do. He said, hey, would you like to drop in for a little bit to do this? Oh no, I'll do the entire thing, even if I have to suffer through it. And he did.
And he suffered. My goodness.
He suffered through it.
We all suffered.
By the end, yes, we all suffered.
We all
yes.
bled and died, and that's a 215, 865.
I suffered just watching that stream. Because I watched the entire thing.
Hmm.
Oh, it's the meltdown. Okay, meltdown. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh boy.
After this, we got how many? 6?
This is the 6th from
Goodness.
the bottom.
Let's get these
Six,
lads
too
done.
many.
It's gonna go past 11, but I'm doing it anyway. We're well past the.
I'm just gonna post I'm just gonna post this here. I gotta have something to do, I guess.
I'm gonna say a few things. And I don't mean these things as insults. I genuinely mean this as constructive criticism. Take your time submitting these things. Test them. Test them. They will perform easier if you tested these cars and knew how they performed.
Obviously,
This particular person who makes these makes this mistake every single time, and I will be completely honest, it's starting to get on my nerves. Or I shouldn't even say starting, it's been getting on my nerves.
What I'm saying is, the car's garbage. Fix it.
you know, I actually like the meltdown. This is my counter opinion. It's I like the fact that it makes it into every showcase as a joke.
The thing is, you could say that about the about the van, about the ginger.
Well, actually, I was gonna say that too. It's nice to have things that are mixed up.
Don't even say that.
Don't even remember it.
These things, I don't respect the fact that these get in as jokes. I don't like that fact. I don't like it.
At least they don't look entirely hideous like the ginger did.
Because it takes a slot away from a car that a person put a lot of hard work into.
I mean, the meltdown got voted in. Like, the people
I
wanted.
suppose
this.
it would be similar to me just copying the same car with some minor edits, like for every showcase. Which I don't do, by the way.
I don't do that either, but it's just take your time making these things.
So far, every
Take your
car
time.
for showcases except for the turbo were all like built for the showcase.
Yeah.
This is a quick meltdown. Oh my goodness.
The story behind the turbo is actually fun.
That is a 220.018.
It's actually a quick time, I'll give it that. It's actually a respectable time.
Okay, so the story behind the cherry bomb is it's really just coincidence because the day it was announced, like the showcase, I had built a hatchback version of it with a like 7.1 liter V8.
Yeah, just
Then,
check the
like an
puns
hour
on this car.
afterwards, after I tested it, the showcase got announced. So what I did to make it feel different from the one I already had, I slapped a gigantic grin onto it. I changed the body from a hatchback to a coupe, and I replaced the slightly overpowered V8 with a even more crazy V10. And that's how that thing was born.
We're in the Master Baker here.
Yes.
The car you did not expect to see in the showcase. Kind of near the bottom, surprisingly. I guess it didn't show off its very flavorful decals in its magazine cover. But
It's getting bread to you, man.
I'm not gonna eat the mic again, no way.
we need that bread.
Man, it's getting you the bread.
I refuse to eat the mic again.
Get the bread.
No.
I'm gonna hop that curb every time now. Let's get out of this. We're so close. We got 4 more left after this. My goodness. Then we can sign off.
Hopping the curb worked in on the tuner truck, so it's gonna work here too.
Let me hop the curb with every car I get, okay? We're jumping every curb we see.
I'm seeing a lot of bread-related puns on this thing as it turns.
I'm seeing a lot of curves that Autoflux isn't jumping right now.
Sorry, I cannot manage every curb like I imagined.
You lied to us that area.
I have failed in my curb mounting mission here. You know, I failed. Oh, geez, stay on the... see, there you go. That was a curb mount right there. That was beautiful.
Oh boy, there it goes.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that was. You notice this thing has Bugo taillights as well.
Yes, it
I
had.
just realized that. I can't unsee that now.
Yeah, there is no undoing beauty when you put the same taillights on everything. Shift.
No, it's got a quick time.
It's
got a
gonna
pretty good time
be
so
pretty
far.
darn quick. The
I
fresh
don't like-
hot baps
I
are getting
don't-
to you fast. Boom.
I don't like how people keep obsessing over me eating the microphone.
219.
0.709.
Solo.
709. Here we go. I think this is a minivan coming up.
Yeah,
Yep,
it
it's a
is.
minivan.
Yeah, it's like a wagon more, I would say. Kind of a van, wagon, van, wagon, van. Got it.
Is it a Volkswagen?
Volkswagen van.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
I mean, it kind of looks like one, to be honest.
It's not bad looking. It's a little bit squished, but turbo as well. We're down to the final four here, which is making me very happy.
It is the disgusting 2010s Nissan body. Oh boy.
That was a bit of a slide I just saw.
I think this thing's got carbon brakes, as weird as that seems. Minivan with carbon brakes.
I don't think there's
I mean,
anything
it
more
all
sleeper
makes-
than
it
carbon
all
brakes
makes sense,
inside a
doesn't it?
minivan.
It all makes sense now, doesn't it?
It's like, oh yeah, how much does it cost to do a brake
It's-
change for you?
it's logical. For me?
Can I have a question answered by everybody? What is the deal with the synth culture?
That's a deep question there.
Seriously, what's the deal with it? I know I sound like an old man asking about this, but I seriously don't get it.
No, I don't get it either, to be honest.
I didn't see it there, oh lord.
He's not going to surface again. Not with.
Heck. I'll find a way to summon him from the grave.
Not everybody calling each other simps, but people actually
Actually being one?
People
actually being one.
something real.
I don't get it.
Hell.
Some people are just lonely and desperate, I think.
Well, I mean, there are some questions the universe prevents us from answering.
Yeah. What even brought this about? I don't think this is a new thing. I just think it's a more new popular thing. Either way,
It's a
210.
new term.
Oh, 210. Goodness.
Do 10.742.
Axon Serene XS. Let's give this one a go.
Like, don't get me wrong. I want a girlfriend as much as some other people, but I'm not gonna shell out my money for it. That's ridiculous. In my mind, that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna shell out to basically shell out for a mate. That's not my thing.
Not what
And I
you
don't
do.
get how it could be people's things.
I mean, the most you'd pay is like $50, but that's it. Sorry, not that.
Now that you've been doing research. Goodness.
I just think the entire thing is stupid. Especially because usually those people have like, okay, in most of those cases, there's like a dozen of people, like people. How do I even say it? Okay, let's say you're a simp and you're simping for this one person. In most cases, there is like a dozen people like you already doing the same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it like a hive mentality with that sort of thing?
I don't know. But at that point, you're just one of many, so you're never gonna stand out.
I really honestly
Especially
think
not shelling, in my mind, especially not shelling out money. Like, for me, the biggest thing is, for people notice is personality.
the K-pop culture is a whole other deal. Goodness.
That's a whole other
Some people just go
egg
nuts.
of, well, I don't even know. It's just these, again, I sound like an old man when I talk about this, but I just have no idea.
Boomer Lord. Darn, I forgot about that. Oh man.
There's just some things that I just will never understand. I mean, I get the hush. I get the thing about people not being able to communicate. Like, for me, I have Asperger's. I've said this before. I have Asperger's. Sometimes I miss certain social cues, and sometimes I talk far too much. But that's not stopping me from meeting and talking with other people. And it doesn't prevent me. It's just something I can't put my brain in the position to understand such a thing. To get into the headspace where I must shell out money for this person to get this person's attention.
Yeah.
I can't get my mind into that headspace.
223. Let's not end this talking about this, because we're really close now.
23.347, I believe.
Yeah, we are down to the second last car of the entire showcase. It is 11 o'clock basically, so we're kind of half an hour late based on technical issues, but that's not a big deal.
I can think of hundreds of better things to spend money on than some person on the internet.
Including this stream. No, just kidding. That's segue.
I mean, if I had to choose between donating money to this stream or some random streamer like on Twitch, I'd probably pick this.
Well, you also have an investment
Why
here,
do you think
right?
I'm a supporter?
simply because I'm actually interested. I'm actually interested in what's going on here, and not like Twitch. Why I don't support? Because I'm broke.
Yeah. No, don't worry. I don't actually expect donations or anything like that. It's all just a bonus. Just something that I appreciate.
If I had the money to spare, I would. But I just don't.
Oh my goodness, this car. Stay on the road. There we go.
This one's not having a very good time on the dirt.
Someone just called it a Chinese Caddy CTSV. I think they're right.
Pretty darn close.
There is something to that.
Pretty close.
It looks like one. It seems to handle like one.
Oh boy. An STS?
A CTSV.
Oh, CTSV. Yeah, I guess.
Made in China. Made in China.
Out of plastic. 100% plastic. Oh, it drives real hard. One more try.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness, let's get this bad boy finished. And I'm talking about the showcase as a whole here.
Hey, look, it's 5 a.m. Ooh.
Heavy metal fans do a lot of gatekeeping?
I feel like any fandom does that really.
If you get deep enough, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, well, people always try to do that to make their club seem more exclusive. I think the reason that people join these types of things is just to have a sense of community. That's something that, as humans, we need community. And if you can't get it anywhere else, then maybe it's your shared group. Ugh.
I've always hated that kind of garbage.
and yet we're in a sort of fandom. We're in a
Yeah, but
2.2k server person
yes.
strong server.
Yeah, but here's the difference. We don't keep people out because they don't like get everything right.
That's true.
Well, we're trying to be open and accepting of whoever.
Yeah.
But also, like, I think one thing that's good. Oh, jeez, is that it's like obviously this is all stuff about my YouTube channel, but I think a lot of people come for the game. Which is all right. There needs to be, like, in the YouTuber community dynamic, there needs to be a semblance of, like, there's people who are actually here just for whatever I make instead of just the game itself. But
well,
yeah.
the thing I related to is typecast actors. That's the thing I related to, is that people are cast in this specific role, that they always get cast for this specific role, and when they want to try to break out, it doesn't work. It's just like, I want to break away from the monotony.
I think with stuff like this, it can become like just making sequels, if you're gonna use that same analogy.
I personally had to choose between either Consider or you. And since Consider never uploads, I ended up here.
Well, alright then.
Well, that's the shameful thing about. I say shameful thing. It's like the sex scandal was exposed. That's not the way I mean it as.
Oh goodness, that would be bad.
That would be bad.
246. Slow.
0.941.
Slow. Last car. I actually picked this one out of a possible 2 here, so if this one sucks, then I've screwed myself.
PTSD. Oh yeah.
So, but the thing that sucks about his. Good grief, how do I put this right? The thing that disappoints me most is that he has a very slow upload schedule.
I think that really doesn't work in his favor.
Oh
With
my
the way
goodness.
YouTube is, a slow upload schedule doesn't get you anywhere. And even a once a week or twice a week upload schedule, it'll start netting you stuff. That's what happens. That's why we've actually had pretty remarkable growth in the server and even on this channel.
Yeah, well,
That's why there's
consistency is
growth.
key, for sure. But I think quality consistently is the most important part.
But at a certain point, I mean, it's like a graph. You have a point where quality and quantity intersect, and it's at that perfect point where you get the most viewership, and you try to get as close to that point as possible.
Yeah, I mean, there are some YouTubers, like, I don't know if you guys know about some commentary channels, but they'll generally spend, like, sometimes months on one video, put it out, it gets millions of views, but
Yeah.
if they were able to do it more consistently, then
Yeah.
it would be better for their growth. But
Yeah,
at the
but
same time, it's
those
like,
usually those channels do like content on pretty much anything, and not just a funny car game.
well, the videos that they put out are extremely detailed, and like they have that time put into them, right? So it's like watching a movie.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm talking about like Joseph Anderson,
Yeah.
Witcher 3 commentaries, that guy specifically.
Yeah, I watched most of those.
The 4-hour ones. He uploads very rarely, but when he does, it's an event. Stuff like that can exist, but that's harder. That's definitely harder.
Yeah, because you can't just like grab, like, let's say this game and like spend half a year making a video on it.
Yeah.
That's gonna attract no one.
It's an entirely different audience and demographic and side of YouTube even, but it's cool.
Yeah. Which I think we're pretty
It's the
close
same.
to. I think we're close to that point of intersection where we're starting to really get growth. I think that's why more and more people are coming in. What do we have?
2 minutes. Did somebody catch that? It was 2 minutes 7 seconds 486, I think.
486? I
Yes.
can rewind.
Yes, it is. 2 minutes 7 seconds 486. Yeah.
Okay.
486. That's
Goodness.
a pretty good time. And with that,
That is
We're
it,
done.
everyone. That is
we're
it.
done.
Oh my goodness.
We're done.
That's every car finished that was able to be finished. And that is my arms and body finished.
I'm gonna go die now. Okay.
I'm still gonna be kicking around for a little while, but I'm starting to really
Dude,
lose
it's
it.
5 in the morning. It's 5 in the morning for me. I just want to go to sleep.
I still haven't finished my sparkling water. Oh no.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna drink my Coke. Hold on.
Oh no! Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We'll hopefully this will be uploaded immediately after.
It will, yeah, it will. I'm gonna go pass out. Thank you.
No.
Oh jeez.
Hey, he asked me to do it. So.
just this diff hanging out the side of the car. That is it, how this stream and the other stream yesterday have gone. It has been wild.
Yeah.
Goodness. But it is finished for now. We'll be
We're
back
done.
again next year, and there'll be some more stuff for you then. But for now, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me through this pain, but also fun, Not Cross and Overlord. Thank you guys
Good
for...
discussions were had, let's be fair.
Yeah, thank you guys for being on the stream. Thank you to those who donated as well. And yeah, even through our transitional period there, you guys are sticking around, which I appreciate.
Yep.
So, see you again
Somehow.
next week. I got Kerbal Space Program stuff coming up, and possibly an IRL video as well.
To it.
I'm gonna take you on a tour of my workshop once again.
Bye.
Bye.
You're in my garage.
Bye.
Goodbye.